All right, folks, I want to testify the grace of God. It's the 24th of July. Electronic arts was my first job in university, and they had a university inside of it called EA University. Well, electronic arts equals love plus love plus love. And university equals the same number, love plus love plus love. And then when you say EA University, which is what they called it all the time, and they had classes and courses, class and course, both divided by 3 of course, class equals love, course contains love plus half a love, so whether you go to a class or a course, it's king for 3s, on art design, game design, character design, music design, rigging, modeling, computer graphics, special effects, particle systems, all the fun, delightful things in multimedia for interactive entertainment. EA University is 6 plus triple love, which equals 168, which equals God is sovereign. So that's a real personal gem for my own life, because my first job, while I was still in university, I got a co-op job at Electronic Arts Canada. Add Canada to the triple of Electronic Arts, the triple love of Electronic Arts, you get 186 divided by 3. And then they would call it EAC, which adds to 9 in 3 letters. And EAC, Electronic Arts Canada. My first job there was a co-op, an 8-month co-op on NHL 2003, I believe it was. And yeah, they had EA University. And I really liked EA University. Got a whole ton of variety, ton of people, and just new talent and creative, all this creative stuff. So, EA University is 168, 7 instead of triple eights. Electronic Arts University is triple love for Electronic Arts, triple love for university. Wow, that is cool. But obviously I didn't know this at the time, but God reveals things to us over time in our lives. So I like getting things on the board. It was EA University. University, triple love. Electronic Arts, triple love. Okay. And then amazingly, we just solved on the computer EA Sports. It's in the game. Adds perfectly to 243, which is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 3 to the power of 5, 243. And that's like one of the most famous sayings in all of video games. EA Sports. It's in the game. It's like the most famous set of words that kickstarts like any video game title. EA Sports. It's in the game. You're just like, yep, 3s. Okay. So, EA University. So can you find love at EA University? Absolutely. University is triple love. EA had 6 points to make God sovereign. I'm just checking the battery on this camera. I can plug it in. But, I've preached on this before. I'd like to see video games get way more love-centric, way more joy-centric, a lot brighter themes, more delightful colors. I think Nintendo has kept it pretty decent for most of their tenure, creating joyful games, bright colors. I'd like to see character design. I think I got great ideas for character design. I think I'd be a superb CEO as far as character sign-off and good character design goes. Character design is huge for a game's likability. And I just see so many people just sucking wind in that area. Pardon my French, but it really is like, no, you got to have a good character that's extremely likable and very iconic, and spend time to get that because it's huge. Okay, so EA University. And then computer graphics. Computer and graphics both divided by 3. You can do the math on that one. It's like a stunning number. And video game, of course, contains love. I think video game is love plus half a love. Like, it's just screaming it out. It's bookended with half a love, and I think in the center is love perfectly. VE, the bookend, is 27. And then you've got the other love in the center. I mean, like, it's ridiculously obvious. It's like, can you find love in a video game? Yes. Can you find love in, like, the largest video game company, like, as a pure developer, Electronic Arts? At least they were at one point. I'm not sure exactly what stats. Yes, Electronic Arts equals triple love. So I would like to see the company, I would like to see the entire industry revolutionized by the sovereign God. I want to see higher love. I want to see higher joy. I want to see laughter. I would like to see laughter be the goal of video games in pure and innocent fun. I'm going to plug in the video camera because it's just telling me that we're about to run out of battery power, but that's why we have the power cord, so we can go forever. There you go. Come on. Yeah, as long as it's remotely centered, that's fine. It's better to get it out there quickly. Okay. So yeah, EA University equals God is sovereign. This is 162. This has 6 points. You get 168. Fun stuff. And I would like to see people come back to fun video games. We need some really good ideas, and obviously, you know, there's a ton, but I just think I'd like to see the whole industry revolutionized, love-centric, joy-centric, color-centric, laughter-centric. I'd like to see many more games that have a fantastic humor in them, commentators that make me laugh all the time. I think one of a cool goal for creating a video game and play testing it out with all sorts of ages, family-oriented, is how much they laugh. Remember when you go to Disney World and they have the Laugh Factory, Monsters Incorporated, the Laugh Factory, and the whole concept is they collect laughs from people. Like, how many laughs do we get from the audience? That's like the measure of our success, the measure of our meter. We collect laughs. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Create your game prototype, take it to a group of people of all ages, like bring in a whole family. Bring in whole families, maybe people who work there, maybe people who don't. All ages, young, old, male, female, and have them play your game prototype and just record how much laughter is generated in that room. And that is the level of success for your game. That would be an awesome way to approach game design and game production. And it would be successful. And you could even make a video of this whole process, and it would be hilarious. Make a documentary while you're doing it, saying this is how this game was developed. We brought in people, and it was all about laughter, and we were actually measuring. You can actually get computer, analysis on this. And like we were recording the laughter, that's the whole goal, is that people would be cracking up while they're playing your game together. Games should unite people. They should, for families, if you're going to play video games, play them together as a family. Like, come up with ideas that will bring the family together, dad, mom, the kids, and so it's an enjoyable, love-creating experience. That's the goal, okay? How do we love people? How do we delight people? How do we lift people's spirits, give them laughter, celebrate the creative arts, and all the rest of it? So, Electronic Arts. Come home in the name of Jesus. It's just like, be baptized in the Holy Ghost. We want to see some real joy. So amazingly, now put the word Electronic Arts beside the word video game. Video game, I believe, is love plus half love. Let's just do a quick refresher. The root of gaming divided by 3. Let's see, just quickly here. That's 21 plus 24, 40. Yes! So there's love at the center of video game, flanked in half a love, the VE bookends. Well, so Electronic Arts is love plus love plus love. Video game is love plus half a love. So, an Electronic Arts video game is love plus love plus love plus love plus half a love. Plus, don't forget the and I said in front, which is 15 divided by 3 as well. So can you find love in an Electronic Arts video game? Yes, it's glaring. Now, can you imagine if every single person who worked at Electronic Arts had the brain that I have up here, regarding what is right, regarding what is beautiful, regarding what should be done in video game development? That they should be done in purity, in cleanliness, in color, delight, joy, the beauty of the imagination, delight, wonder, childlikeness, beauty, delight, laughter. That's what games are supposed to be created for. And they actually did the math on the name of their company, and they did the math on all the things that I've seen, and we would have so many hilarious games being produced Like so many. We would have so many delightful, hilarious, laughter-giving, joy-inducing games produced that we would just say, okay, the past was an interesting experiment. It was an interesting growth process where we were sort of stumbling in the darkness regarding what we were supposed to be doing, and it's time that we graduated to higher levels of pleasure. And we cleaned it up, because holiness is joy, and purity is joy, and we gave the kids the best of the best. Kids of all ages, from 3 to 103. There you go. We'd have the happiest game fest in the history of the universe. People would be playing video games together with their families. Moms would be playing with the kids. Dads would be playing with the brothers. It would just be like, happy. Okay, you get the idea. A revolution in video game development. So there you go. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. EA Sports. It's in the game. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Cha-ching! And then don't forget the little TM on the end of that. It's in the game. TM. Adds another 33 to that 3 test. T plus M is 33. Okay. So, wonderful. Perfect. Okay, another gem. Man, what other gems am I going to consider when I think about like what God ordained for a certain season of my life at Electronic Arts? You can solve a game programmer. If that's what you are, a game programmer divides by 3. You can, you know, I just it's like EAC. The E was composed of a cube. The A they made like a cone, and then the C was a sphere, like the 3 primitive solids in 3D modeling. It all glorifies the Triune God, and so. But that's a real exceptional one. Okay, really cool. If I get more, I'll just share it immediately.